was Michelle Leigh, of course, the legend, title track of her latest album, and I'm sure she's going to be taking away awards for that forever and a day. Absolutely love that. Good morning, good evening over there, Michelle.
Hey, how are you guys?
Look, we're absolutely elated to have you back again. As always, it is a pleasure to have you, and of course, Roger in the background. Big ups to Roger as well. Now, we just played the legend. Now, before we get into that, let's just give everybody a little idea that this has been a pretty big weekend, and of course, taking out Southern Rock Entertainer of the Year 2019 couldn't get bigger than that, but we will talk about that very, very shortly. Let's talk about the legend. Let's refresh everybody's memory, because believe me, it is another absolutely wonderful track. I play it often on the breakfast show. We play it in the 16 Hours of Country, also on the Monday night Galaxy artists as well. I had to toss up. Now, literally, I got to tell you, absolutely love all of your music, and I just came from a production meeting just prior to having this meeting, fresh from that meeting, because the production says we got to play the legend. It's the title track of the new album. Whereas, you see, I'm kind of partial to a bit of "Shut Up, Girl." So we're arguing which one we're going to go with. Obviously, production wins at the end of the day. But tell us about the new album, of course, being the legend.
Well, we're working on getting everything finished, but the legend was actually written for not really a tribute, but almost like a testament to the late Prince Sutton. His editor asked me to write a song about what happened with it, and I didn't want to get too specific with it. So if you listen to it, there are elements in it that talk about what was going on with the conviction, and then what led up to his ultimate demise. And his legend lives on. He's the most famous moonshiner in the world. So.
I'm a big fan, literally, of moonshine. I got to be honest with you, and I follow an internet TV show called The Moonshiners, which is loosely based around popcorn's heritage, coming after popcorn, if you know what I mean. But as soon as I found out that this was about popcorn, because you did already do a song about popcorn that you weren't quite happy with, is that right?
No, this is actually my first song about Sutton. What happened was, and I know what you're talking about, devil music. That started out. That was my first attempt when Miss Sutton approached me about writing a song for popcorn. That was kind of my first attempt, and I was like, well, that doesn't really match up with the feel and the timbre of what actually happened with popcorn. That's more of a happy-go-lucky, feel-good, barn-burner dancing song. And so out of her request came two songs, actually. So devil music, I got devil music on one hand, talking about the firewater and the backyard boogaloo, backwoods boogaloo. I'm misquoting my own song. And then, of course, the legend, which is true to the popcorn story. And it is very loosely based. It's, we don't call everybody out by name. I think there's a part of that song that strikes the chord with every moonshiner.
I absolutely love it. I really, really do. And I've got to be honest, again, you see, I'm torn between a number of your songs. I really, really am. But I'm excited to be able to play each and every one of them, knowing that I know you, and am very, very happy for the achievements that you've had over the years. Let's run down a few of these achievements. GAC Top 25, 2012. Charlotte Music Award 2013, Josie Southern Rock Artist of the Year, sounds familiar, 2015, Josie Award Southern Rock Artist of the Year, Ensemble Song, 2016, Josie Southern Rock Artist of the Year, 2016, Josie Southern Rock Video of the Year, of course, Devil Music, 2017, People's Choice Award Jacksonville for Southern Rock Music 2017, 2018 was Josie Video of the Year, Blood Water. We played that with pride, we really, really do. And we all know why, and we'll talk about that very, very shortly. And we're talking about a bit of bondage, actually. Then 2018 Josie Entertainer Southern Rock of the Year. Not forgetting all of that, Queen of Galaxy, and believe me, most voted artist, Southern Country Artist of Galaxy last year as well. I mean, I don't use the term Queen lightly, folks, I really don't. This is our lady and we respect her 110%. Tell us about the weekend. How'd you get on?
Well, first of all, let me say thank you to all your listeners and to you guys. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate the kudos that you guys give me. I really do. Thank you for that. But yeah, this past weekend we did add some hardware. First of all, I have them with me. We've got Video of the Year again, 3 years in a row. This is for Lightning in a Bottle. It's one of my very favorite songs I've ever written. I wrote that with Corey Lee Barker, and of course, Charlie Kelly put his magic on it. And then the big gun. We got 2019 Southern Rock Entertainer of the Year again. I have to tell you, I was shocked at getting both of these. I had no idea. I was up for 8 awards, and just like last year, they kept clicking by, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to go home without anything. But you know, Southern Rock Entertainer of the Year, that humbles me. I'm so honored, and I love it. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to live up to this next year.
Well, we knew that one of our artists this year was actually going to pick up some significant awards. We knew it was going to be you that were going to take away some. You had it in the bag. But at the same time, we also hedged our bets with Morgan White. She's a good friend of ours as well.
Oh, she's wonderful. I got to see her perform live. I think she was at the pre-party performance.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And she said to me, you know, Grant, it doesn't matter for you guys because one of us is going to take away an award and it's all going to be good for you. And I went, well, you know, I'm kind of proud to know such talented artists that come out of course, the Josie Awards. Another friend of ours was there as well, Levi Kobe. Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't win anything, but a very talented man coming out of Scotland, now making his residence, of course, in Nashville.
Right, and I have to say, you know, for all the nominees, I mean, just to have been nominated was such a process this year. There were over 23,000 nomination suggestions. And if you know the Josie's work, they open it up to people and, you know, artists to suggest, hey, we would like to be nominated, or a fan says, you know, we think this person is worth being nominated in this category. Their private panel gets together and they go through every single one of the suggestions and they pick the people who they're going to nominate. And just honestly, I know it sounds cliche, but this is honest to God the truth. To get the nomination is a huge honor. That's a huge step. With 23,000 people, I mean, you think about how narrow that is.
You know, I really can appreciate that, Michelle. I really can. Simply because it's like the process that we have here to be able to go through and do interviews with us. Believe me, Barbara works tirelessly to do that. Then production, then of course the board and everything like that comes back to me whether I want to do it. You being royalty, step on up straight away. I got to be honest with you. But we absolutely love the work that's coming out of your stables at the moment. We really, really do. I feel the awards that you are taking literally speak for all of us around the world. This is for you, Michelle. You deserve it.
Well, I'm very tickled, and I am humbled by this. I didn't really expect anything this year, and I know the caliber of artists that who were nominated in the categories I was in. So that makes it extra special to know that, you know, with that kind of talent within those categories, that I'm fighting here. So
Now, I want to talk a bit about Blood Water. I'm not actually going to play the song, but Blood Water is very, very special because not only did it take out last year's Video of the Year, but this year you've associated it with a documentary called Bondage. Now, tell me a little bit about that because I think this is a very, very significant topic to talk about.
Well, everybody needs to look this up because it's a very serious topic. It really is, and it's not a United States problem. It's not a New Zealand problem. It's a world problem. It's going on all over the place. The name of the documentary is Bondage: The Human Trafficking Experience. It was made by Ashanti Films, and the director was Antonio Moses, and it's being distributed on Amazon Prime. So it's a very, very stark look at the human trafficking problem, what can happen, and you don't realize how quickly, especially to younger people, you don't realize how quickly you can put yourself in jeopardy and in danger of being picked up by traffickers. And Atlanta, where Ashanti Films is based, that is the biggest hub for human trafficking in the United States because you have 4 major interstates there. You have the airport, bus stations, everything. People can literally be gone in a matter of minutes, and nobody knows which direction they even were taking. So it's really serious, and I would encourage everybody to find that documentary and watch it.
I couldn't say more about it, to be very honest with you. Yes, go and check out Bondage wherever you can on the internet, whatever. Go and see it. Now, I got to be honest with you, it hit home the other day here in New Zealand, literally, because on the news it quoted that human traffickers are now considering targeting New Zealanders in this human trafficking thing, which, suddenly brought it back to Michelle Leigh, Blood Water, and of course the Bondage documentary that we've just been talking about. So yes, Michelle, it's worldwide, and right now people are looking at it here in New Zealand. That's scary.
It's very scary, and it's not just a young person problem. One of the people who gave her story to the documentary, she was a widow, and she was desperate to have some grief counseling, and that's how she was tricked in to this person ended up kidnapping her, and she's in a bondage sex trafficking situation. So it's not just young people who might find themselves in bad situations. It's not just people with other issues, maybe like blood problems or things like that. It can happen to literally anybody given the right circumstances.
We don't know how lucky we are sometimes. I got to be honest with you, Michelle. And I am so proud of you to be a part of making people aware of this particular thing. And believe me, it really is phenomenal how we feel about you and the work you do. Now that brings us to this year and this new award. Makes you 8-time Josie Award and Lightning in a Bottle. Please, come on, tell me all about it.
Oh my gosh! Well, that was a bit of an ordeal to get made. We had several different shoots for that video, and it turned out to have a whole lot of components to it, and it was easily the most complicated video we've done to date. And I'm tickled to death that it brought home the award. It was, I love the song. The song is absolutely one of my very favorite songs I've ever written and recorded. So it made it extra special that it got the Video of the Year.
I absolutely love it as well. I got to be honest with you, but I'm biased. I'm humble and very, very happy for my queen here at Galaxy107fm. So here we are, Lightning in a Bottle. Here is Michelle Leigh.
107 Galaxy
It's warm. How are you feeling, Michelle?
Oh, I'm great.
Nice.
Hold on for a minute.
Would I like to? Yeah, let me take this off you. You're dangerous with this thing.
You said you were hot.
Oh, my fanny person.
Yeah, you said
I got
you were hot.
Hey, I got somebody who will fan me with a shell. That's cool. Yeah, hold on. Let me just show you. Yeah, she put in a fan.
Oh, your biggest fan.
Yeah,
Grant
it
is
is.
your biggest fan.
It is my biggest fan. It really is. Never seen it before, but I love it already.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, this is cool. This is really nice because
Hey, Grant, now say I do declare.
I do declare.
I do declare.
I do declare. I need a jar, a mason jar.
Oh, we can't get that here.
Watch me.
We can get mason jars, but not what
Watch
goes
me.
in it, moonshine.
I'll get Tyrrell to make me some.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
there you go. I have a guy who makes and stills his own. See, it's legal here. We were allowed to make our own alcohol in the garage if we want to. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So I have a guy who's absolutely superb at making top-class alcohols, and I'm going to have a chat to him, see if he'll make me some moonshine.
Okay.
They get a little crabby with us over here still about that.
It's about taxes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course
it
it's
is,
about
you know.
tax. Hi, Roger,
But
who's tuned in.
if New Zealand can at least consider decriminalising marijuana, I don't see why America can't consider at least letting moonshine become legal.
It's doing a lot better. There are a lot of places that you can do it legally, but it's just such a process to get the permits and everything.
Yeah.
I think there's still many more under the radar moonshiners than there are above board moonshiners.
Look, I'm sorry, governments are hypocritical, and don't forget you had a president that used to make moonshine.
Yeah, well, there you go.
You know, so, back up. Hold on, let's go back to the desk. That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM at 15 away from 12 o'clock. It is 17 degrees downtown. Heading, well, we have high of 14, so the weatherman says. Barbara is in, well, I think you might actually win for consistency. I kind of got the high of the day, but I think Barbara's going to win at the end of the day, really. Thursday, September 26th. This is a great device. It really is. I've never seen one of these before. I think I may need a little bodice to just satisfy Michelle Leigh. Welcome back, Michelle.
Hey there.
These are great things. Normally, you see, well, I complain about the heat up here, and the other day, the person that usually fans me went away and did some other work, and, well, you know, I was saying to Barbara, well, I really need somebody to fan me. Her solution, I love it. She's being cheeky. That's what it is. Aren't you? You're being cheeky, Barbara. Yeah, you're dangerous with that thing, too. Well, now, Michelle, I'm going to have to wrap it up right now, but please take away from this how proud we are here in New Zealand of you, our entertainer, Queen of the Year. That's what we adopted you as. And,
I'm honored.
you know, you're royalty now, my friend. Please come on back anytime you feel like it, but we still want to see you performing here in New Zealand.
Oh, absolutely. And trust me, I am working on that. My record label is on Through Records. I'm putting bugs into there all the time. And before I go, though, can I give a really quick shout out to a couple of people?
Please do.
first of all, three-time video of the year. That's not by accident. I want to give a shout out to Built to Fall Productions for working so hard on those videos for me. Also, Wayne and Charla Fish of Wayback Productions down in Easton, Georgia. We used their place a lot for Lightning in a Bottle, and they were so accommodating. They cooked for us. They provided actors for us and stuntmen, and actually the pyrotechnics and everything. They were just incredible. Of course, Paul Bloom orchestrated everything at Kirby Farms for us for the same video. This past weekend, Dixie Highway was backing me up. It's a band out of Jacksonville, Florida, and they do back me up when I play down in Jacksonville, and I want to give a huge shout-out to Dixie Highway. Of course, Doc Dalrymple, Stuart Doc Dalrymple, who is he's my bass player, and he's my constant, the backbone of my band. I can't ever forget Charlie Kelly, because honestly, without Charlie, like I said earlier, putting his magic on everything in the production and the recording of my songs, they would not be a tenth of what they are without him. And then lastly, my co-writer, Corey Lee Barker, on Lightning in a Bottle. He is just wonderful. He also co-wrote Triple J with me and One More Little Angel. So we're pretty good friends, and we're going to be working on some more stuff in the future, so I'm excited about that.
You know, I can't wait for you to come back again and bring me something fresh and new that I can look at as a possible next year's winner as well. You know, you're going to be in the Hall of Fame in no time.
Man, you know what? I hope so. Unless it's posthumously. I don't want to be there posthumously.
Fair enough. So, Michelle, absolute honour to be able to talk to you again today. And now I can't address you as six-time. It is eight-time Josie Award winner Michelle Leigh right here with Galaxy 107 FM. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Absolutely, we will. Anyway, that's us right here at Galaxy. Here's Johnny Farnham, Jeremy Barnes, something right.